Seems like you owe me one now, big fella. I have to reach Azazel's sanctuary. I saved you from slavery, I broke your curse. I guess now I'll find out if all those stories about dragons are just a fantasy.
Foolish mortal. Did you really believe your childhood fairy tales about noble dragons? But I am Naga, the last of my kind, and I will help you, not because you saved my life, but because you bested me. If you are capable of that, you might be able to defeat Azazel, and when that fiend is dead, I will be able to return to my horde and my treasures in peace. I shall help you, Shadow Warrior, and then our paths will split. After that, count on nothing else. My debt to you will be repaid in full.
Sounds fair to me. Let's do this.
We face the end of all existence, human. Millennia ago, as your species would reckon the passing of time, the demons struck in darkness and murdered all of my fire drake kindred. Now, your people, your world face the same horror. The threat of total extinction. The wards and barriers between the underworld and the domain of hell are broken. The demons want to rule all existence. They seek to bring every realm under their control.
Yeah, right, wow. This is some ride.
Focus, Shadow Warrior. Mephisto's legions are commanded by demon warlords, and they must be struck down before we can kill the Lord of Hell.
Not a problem. Just show me where these bastards are hiding.
And welcome to Panzer Dragoon. This is Necroth, yet again, showing you the depths of the underworld as only Necrovision can really show you. We got a bit more story there and a bit of an indication that Simon has ADD, as he'd rather focus on his sweet-ass dragon ride than the fact that he is currently probably 13 miles under the surface of the Earth. And yeah, we got a vehicle stage pretty much near the end of the game, out of nowhere. The dragon handles alright. It functions with the WASD keys, or normal direction keys, back and forward, left and right. Spacebar makes you go up, shift makes you go faster, so outside of that extra third dimension, it's pretty much like handling Simon's movements. Its basic forms of attack are the flamethrower there, which I'll be holding down.
Keep me out? That's not gonna cut it.
Yeah, those little electric generator things are basically keeping up barriers that will stop us from progressing. They're the equivalent of key cards, and we'll be running to those a bit more. But yeah, basically you can hold down the left mouse button and have a steady stream of fire that will easily take down these simple flying demons. You may also notice that...
What's this? Another damn trapdoor.
I will unleash the fires of hell upon them.
We're already there.
Yep, we're already in hell. That was back in stage 1. But yeah, the dragon's flaming breath is equivalent to the vampiric flamer. And it's an easy way to get a combo on these flying enemies. I actually found out that the little flying drones can easily be taken out with the flamethrower, but we seem to be caught in some kind of tractor beam here, which is forcing us to land. So let's go disable that magic tractor beam that is holding our ride in place down this Well, this actually isn't the right hall. I was just wanting to check and make sure that I didn't miss any secrets. There's only 2 secrets on this level, so they're kind of hard to miss, and I think one of those... Actually, I don't think either of the secrets has the vampire artifact, but we'll be getting that vampire artifact. Don't worry about that. So now we're going down the right path. The correct path, I should say. Actually, I think it is the right path as well, but vampires. And we're going to be using the... I think it's called Crystalline Shield that we got out of the last challenge room. Not really the most useful uber special additional spell that we get. It basically acts as if we had already reached Fury level 20 with the effect that that particular Fury level gives us. But it's such a short range that you have to either run up on things yourself or expect to only run into melee enemies, and it drains about half your adrenaline, so it's not really that useful unless you know a melee rush is coming up. It's nowhere near as useful as the Ray of Death or the Flaming Skull. But yeah, just a really freakishly unnecessarily large room. And what do we have down here? Nothing. It's great. It's very useful. And nothing again. That's awesome again. What? Wait. We actually have a secret down here. And it's a completely useless secret. So, fuck it. I think those were a couple of shotguns. And honestly, the vampiric shotgun is not really my weapon of choice. There's very few, like, easy combos to do with it. It doesn't cover a large distance, and honestly, it's better just to stick with the vampiric submachine gun, which is really amazing because a lot of games really don't want you to focus on using the base pistol or the base weapon, but Necrovision really made the submachine gun a bit overpowered. Between it and the Razor, you really don't need to worry about the other 2 vampiric weapons. But yeah, it's not really pointed out very well here, but you actually need to destroy these to unlock the invisible force field / tractor beam that's holding Naga in place. And after that's done, we'll be heading back out. After I explore a bit more, thinking that there is another secret in here. I think I actually end up missing the other secret just because I couldn't really remember where it was, but I think it was just another ammo cache, or cache. But yeah, as we head back out, it's probably a good time to go over what we've learned so far. That apparently somebody had corrupted the vampire people who were defending themselves and their hated brethren, the human beings, against the evil demonic forces of Mephisto. But apparently one of them became corrupted by Mephisto and shortly made short work of the vampire civilization. So, in hopes of defending itself, the vampire civilization contacted Zimmerman at some point. It's not really gone over that well in this game. It's more gone over in Lost Company, which we'll be getting to later. And we, short little ambush here. Not really much to worry about. But yeah, so the vampires contact Zimmerman. Zimmerman, in turn, double-crosses them for his own ends, or... That's not really specified either, but, yeah, vampire god out of nowhere. Now, I would normally just run away from him, but there is a reason to kill him, even though it almost kills me. But yeah, after Zimmerman double-crosses the vampires, we, through means not of our own volition, it's a vampire artifact, always useful, become the tools of the vampires. It's not really, pointed out exactly, but it could be assumed that the vampires probably somehow kept Simon alive, even though he should have been bombed to hell in the beginning. And we're now you know, we've defeated Zimmerman, and we have taken his place as the Necromancer, harnessing Necrovision and the Necro world of the Necro civilization. And yeah, Necro. But yeah, now we're traveling closer to Mephisto, but first we have to take down his Demon Lord Sergeants, even though there's only one, and we'll be seeing that in the next level. It's actually a lot more impressive than the Scorpion tank, I'll say that much. Especially after that epic dragon boss fight that was kind of shown in a cutscene, but not really. I guess we pointed a dagger at the dragon and we bested him. It's really hard to say. Like, the first time I played that particular stage, I thought something had broken and that you were actually supposed to fight him there. Because, I mean, they had the graphic model set up and everything, but it just kind of gets skipped entirely. But, yeah, we are continuing on. I'm actually trying to take the stage a little bit more quicker than normal, just because there's not a lot to this stage. It's a lot of corridors and electric magic fields, and we're not really getting the whole impression of hell yet, but we are getting closer and closer to hell. But to what end? It's not really easy to say. I mean, it's not like we can destroy hell. It's not like we can assimilate hell into like a good relationship with us. So what's the plan once we get down there?